Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Mame mu akwa ababium na memfa womra eye Nsem-Pii TV na abusua Bonohene Baffour Awuah eye nsentweni a wodi ne dwuma ewo asase FM ewo nkran na abranti ansa na wodi Nsem-Pii ba beto abonten no na wanya abotre ayehwehwemu yepa ansa na wabebi na no na wakasa na ene anwumre Nsem-Pii a wodi abeto ho na Global Peace Index aka ewo wiase nyina se Ghana yasundue nsem no atochima eho nsem nyina wo ha wo wura no watimu adwedwam na ensem a na edikan ene se wo bisa NDC amayiko John Dramani Mahama se bosome wotwe a wo mo abedi no man konkron Ghana no wo mo ka de ba ko a wo mo aye ama Ghana fo wo mo ka de ba ko a wo maye ama timamufuo wo mo ka de ba ko a wo maye ama Ghana ehiafo ehiafo enya wo mo sonfa so ebiem wose MPP amayeko no eba abanua so 2017 no first 7 months pepe and omo implemented free secondary school education ebeboai ba efie bi e wo Ghana ha bia no enya honfa so nti obisa ndisi for say mudede amoye ne Ghana ha no edien na Ghana fa so ben na Ghana atimu anya no so ebiem Global Peace Index for say Ghana yesundue no asheki na babia na Ghana da ewo MPP amayeko abreso no yati akofom na edien ene de saa ne mani nyina baaye Bonohene Baffour Awuah edwam mame no nko na ko TV yeba Nsem-Pii TV ensema hodo a egupun so no yebesan ede atoa atifo so
MPP abamba tena kunya so tenkomo na me no di no first year 2017 September abusome nkunum were introduce free senior high school MPP abamba tena kunya so first year 2017 abusome enwotwe akonkunum September and ye the free senior high school junior kasa enrollment drive etumpan and creative ya nantimi nko school because awufo ni sika yamu bi na efrekurase yantimi fire force ya no nko school yama no mu ntimi fo mo nko kokofuo yama no mu ni bi but abanya wo wani so di hu MPP aban e make sure say abosome nkono e dia mamuo no amano no wo be make sure say creative fie ntimi nko school no on betimanya school akopro poor policy
adwinkase so da ya adwinketo antiase
Bisa John Yamampa John bisa de say wo ba ye abosome nkono e den na NDC as a political party on betimi edu amonsasu amobo aka say hey NDC voice ye ba ye no abosome nkono yaye A yaye B yaye se omunya hute
eno na medwen ho amentiase no
we Ghana ni atenkomo na edi no omunya hute policy bia no matimi enro
junior kasa
oh yeah comparison no if you want to compare and contrast fa obia abosome nkono no John Dramani Mahama abosome nkono Nana Akufo-Addo abosome nkono eden na MPP aban etimi ya abosome nkono mu September mu dia wa nyina ne se wotimi enroll free senior high school ma free senior school ya juma
ana pede ara no kan ko se
bisa John Dramani Mahama ye nyesa me NDC ni ntino na be dintro na be dwane yakọ bisa ne se abosome nkono den no waye abosome nkono Ghana e osu ni avreho wo wuo ni amani hunu ahokyere abosome nkono
junior kasa
eya kwanhia eya avreho eya osu
junior kasa
ababrasa
junior kasa
asumje kura ni kromha
etumpan
I'm not saying it akwala ade afan peace ebi ni Ghana
ne Ghana da hodo.
And recently, Global Peace Index ranking by my Ghana ya sleepy.
Okay, we know so one just here there. I want headache.
Mr. John Sarden John Kwabetna Kunyaso 2025.
Junior kasa.
Abosome be yan wo twen kunu muni. Adentia ya sundua ye wo no asleepy. Global Peace Index ranking no me ba ye. Na butona tell ye pa 2024 na ya wo 55th position. 2023 na your 51st position.
Junior kasa
2022 near the 40th position.
Etumpan
2025 yehuria 61st position. Yare
Washe
way.
Uba Africa, Baby and Ghana da 2024. MPP aban tia konyaso so mbefre konyaso. Amandis aban abagia konyana atena no. No my Ghana, you're the fifth about sumdue in Africa. Sub-Saharan. NDC abama tena konyaso 2025. Abosome ankoro, abosome watwe, abosome ankoro yakoda enso. So tell John says sumdue kroma. And asumdue kroma mu investors enye GDA emma kroma invest emma maburu nyadwuma ye.
Ne kan na da hodo.
Jamama oni adwuma bia wo kreti amamfo. 24-hour economy wontimi anye ayebi. Enti ye investor, the foreign investor ne beba no be investing, we be companies. Na local industries. Yetimi aboa amamfo a private sector no. Na private sector net me expand. Na ma fa mabunu adwum, na mabunu nya adwuma ye. Bisa John so watimi aye.
Ne kan na da hodo.
Enti ba bi o ma na connect an. And utie dia o my Ghana ya slepe e ba asumdwe o mo se asumdwe nu kroma no. And no man doso. And no man be vigilantism. Etitira sam nkwase asam a NDC fo kodi ya ablikuma not eno ka hu bi ni ame asrepe sansam hunu no mkodi ablikuma not no eno ka hu bi ya asrepe ye kofom ye tonsuom en samtofo mo ka sam ane akwa atake omo abosome enwotwe nkono en samtofo atake omo kura ko dum yensa na peace ne de ahin asumdwe na ye ka no ene ne de ahin. In a spirit of 9 months or 8 months, under NDC, under John, Ridge Hospital, yetimi bo wura ho prem. Ekodin hunu raf.
Jumia kasa.
Jabasa o my Ghana no tambi aye kwayechi, yentimi nkwaye nim. Wo my Ghana sa sumdwe wo ha. Ena wo wutem betimi apie, betimi akọ, betimi aba. Investor betimi aba, wo be investe, wo bi adwuma, ama ba wo tifie, wo timi nya adwuma ye. Eno ma nkoye. Enwama enkoye wo maimu anu na say ye MPP for that no mo ka ho asem kire John Dramani Mahama no mo ja internal conflict no,
And yet he remains standing. Victory is the logical next step that awaits him. The Akans have a saying that Openyi dwe mate mante. To wit, a wise leader must at times appear aloof, yet when it is required, be willing to take the difficult decisions. That is who I am. I am cool on the outside, but do not underestimate my inner resolve. That is what I bring to the leadership of the MPP and the leadership of Ghana. That is what makes a leader balanced and formidable. Dear delegates, the most important desire in the hearts of all our colleagues is a win in 2028. We have to put our best foot forward as we rebuild our party towards that election. To win in 2028, we must not just talk unity, we must live it. The repeated attacks by our own party folks on one another is absolutely unhelpful. What we say against each other, the NDC will use against us in 2028. If you claim you are a true patriot and want this party to win in 2028, then stop it. Don't lecture us about how blue your blood is. Let your actions show. Stop the internal attacks now. Stop the religious and tribal attacks now. We lost 2024 elections after introducing many good programs. Unfortunately, due mostly to the economic pain that many of our citizens felt, the the NDC managed to convince them with lofty promises to stay away or vote against us. We have learned our lessons. I assure you that these lessons will be put to good use when we return to office in 2029. However, it is becoming evident that the NDC does not intend to fulfill the lofty promises they made to Ghanaians in their quest for power. The promise to pay cocoa farmers at least 6,000 Ghana cedis is one they don't intend to keep. The promise to institute a state of emergency and repeal LI 2462 to fight galamsey is one they do not intend to keep. The setup of the gold board to execute the gold purchase program is already unraveling, as miners are reluctant to sell their gold due to the unattractive prices of it. Remittances have reduced by 50% as a result of the misalignment in the exchange rate across the different foreign exchange markets. The promise to allow free expression is one they do not intend to keep. They promised to triple jobs and create new ones through the 24-hour economy. But it is evident that it was just a political gimmick. What the MPP and Ghana needs is a strong party that can hold the government accountable for these promises. Bawumia has always done that and will do that as flag bearer of the MPP. Candidates contesting the flag bearership ask, won't Ghana and the MPP be better off if instead of focusing your guns on Bawumia, you focus on holding the government accountable to show that you can lead the MPP in holding the NDC accountable? Won't Ghana and the MPP be better off if instead of focusing on attacking each other, we focus on selling a vision for the party and the country? Our true opponent is not within. Our true opponent is out there. We need unity to win. I promise you that just as you have known me to be, I would not do anything to bring division or conflict within the party. If there would be anyone to create problems in the MPP, it would not be Bawumia. My vision is to expand the Ghanaian economy through rich ideas that provide incentives and measures such as a flat tax system for individuals, corporations, and for import taxes, and an enabling environment for business to thrive and accelerate the pace of job creation for the youth of this country. A future Bawumia government would recognize and reward the sacrifices of our grassroots. Many have lost their jobs under the current government, and we will restore their appointments when we come to office in 2029. My vision is to introduce measures that reduce the cost of living for the average Ghanaian and support for the vulnerable. My vision is to adopt a constituency-based development and budgeting framework in which local people benefit the most and the well-being of the individual is enhanced. My vision is for a modern, digitalized economy that offers equal opportunities to all, including women, the physically challenged and the grassroots, not just for the rich. My vision is for the credit system to be accessible to all Ghanaians, as it is the case in the advanced countries. My vision is to energize domestic production and job creation and lessen the fiscal burden by dedicating 3% of our GDP of expenditure currently undertaken by the public sector to the private sector, with procurement being done locally. My vision is to achieve all this, starting with a strong, disciplined, united, new patriotic party. All my life, this party have given me so much. I feel an overwhelming sense of duty to give back. That is why I didn't hesitate to lay down my job at the Bank of Ghana to assist the MPP's quest for power in 2008. And indeed, I lost that gamble. That is why I did not hesitate to leave my job at the African Development Bank to help the MPP in 2012. That is why I didn't hesitate to take the box at the Supreme Court as the star witness in the 2013 to fight for the MPP. That is why I have never hesitated to defend this party, even at the risk of mockery by our opponents. That is why I did not hesitate to concede the 2024 elections to preserve Ghana's peace. You can be sure that with Mahama as flag bearer, I shall not hesitate to put my all on the line for the MPP and for Ghana, as I have done before. I implore you to join me on this journey to rebuild our party and to reposition this great tradition to deliver for Ghanaians from 2028. I am committed to doing this with you, the grassroots of the party, supported by the mighty minority of 88 MPs. Let's win. Let's win together. Let's win with Bawumia. Thank you for attention. God bless you and God bless our homeland.